Very peaceful. Little birds. All the con guys? The convoy? That's a negative. What's up, Nikki? Tell Brian I said what up. I don't have a red hat. think those are swifts eating the bugs. So this is McKinley Falls. This is actually like in Austin. There's Barton Springs. Yeah, no, like, I saw your comments the other day, right? About the Island Boys and everything, right? So I'm just being real careful with my base. I have a base about that. Just in trying to unite everybody under a lot of the bullshit. Some of the bullshit that we all unite under, like we all agree on. And the island, I'm being very general in that very specific area, if that makes sense. But I saw it and I get it and I totally agree, and I'm trying to be, I'm not neutral because I have an agenda, right? Like, but like that, I saw it and I felt bad I couldn't talk about it, but I can talk about it, but I'm choosing not to talk about it because I think that, what? One more time? No, it's not my phone. Thank you. Yeah, when the time is right. Exactly. Exactly. And I can say for some people, other people, that I lose them completely, and I don't want to lose people. Endeavor to prove. Oh, you're welcome. I mean, I didn't want to, man. Like, I really didn't want to. I want everyone to be, like, cool and everything. But he's not telling the truth, man. And he's, like, he's on some bullshit. And he's playing coy. I stayed at a friend's house the other night, and she's like, yeah, Sasnak is playing total coy. And so I'm heading to the house. I'm heading to Oklahoma City, and then in the Taos to do we're gonna make it a Will It Run video. My friend's got property, and a famous author lived there, and an artist built a tiny home on a 1946 Chevy 1.5 ton. So we're gonna try to get it running. So I gotta pick him up in Oklahoma City, and then we're heading out to Taos. And then I'm kind of in the wind. I have a lot of different places I could go, but I'm not sure where I'm gonna go yet. If a cool or if the Florida United Convoy does another big convoy, I'm there. But until then, I'm not rolling. I'd love to talk some shit to the People's Convoy, just because they've talked a lot of shit to me. I love this new gimbal. It's so cool. Just gonna watch the sunset. in the water. I love a little water sunset. My happy time. Water, my spirit animal's a duck. I like to be in the water, a little dirty. So this is Lower Falls. There's an Upper Falls. I went swimming there a little bit ago. This is water cypress. Water cypress is really cool. Their roots are really big and wide. Sometimes they jet up straight. This is all kind of like a rock sand. It's a very old tree. In between this fall and the other fall, it's called, I forgot the name of it. There's a turtle right there. It just went down. I saw a big snake on the Upper Falls and scared the shit out of me. I got out of the water so fast. It was a big snake. I'm not sure what kind. It is only for the righteous. No, and Sassenach is only worried about selling stickers. There's nothing about what the Canadian convoy is about. He's clueless about it. And like the people have been taken advantage of, and I felt bad for taking money from people at the overpasses and everything because they expected an occupation like Canada. At least that's what I thought was going to happen, and that's what I think a lot of other people thought was going to happen, but that's not what happened. There's sometimes some garbage here. Oh, look at that little... Oh, that's a fucking snake. Okay, it's time to go. I think that's a snake. Oh, that's most definitely a snake. I'll get close to it. Look at him. See, I saw one earlier. Now that one's small. You see him? It's right there. Yeah, that might be a water moccasin, so I'm getting the fuck out. Excuse my language. I usually go until I see a snake. The snake is my indication of time to get out. I saw Freedom Squirrel's post today that she was going back to Hagerstown. And I am going to email her. But I do have issues with some of the people at the People's Convoy. Your wife is cool, though. Not her. Here. This is kind of cool up on top here. There's another place called Enchanted Rock. It's probably, I want to say maybe an hour and a half outside of Austin. And it's basically a big rock. And it's supposed to have like magical powers. There's a cave in the middle of it. But this has a very similar landscape up here on top of the falls. And this is the lower falls. There's an upper falls up at the top, McKinley Falls. You can camp here. Pretty reasonable prices too. I think like 15 or 20 a night, which is a little high, but whatever. It's right in Austin. Yeah, that was probably, could have been a water moccasin. I'm not even trying to figure it out. So it's all just rock. Just a solid piece of rock. Look at that. It's pretty cool. Some rock climbers over there. See, it's almost as if this flowed through, the water flowed through here, because these little pockets are kind of what you see by the waterfalls. So this might have been a lake at one time, but it's Texas. And they steal the water and misuse it like pretty much all the other states. Let's kick my sands off here. I'll walk down there again. Yeah, Freedom Squirrel's husband. I love that name, man. I heard that the American Freedom Convoy, that they weren't going to meet up, or that they weren't going to combine. There's some little internal struggle, turmoil there. I don't know if you're at liberty to comment on that situation. I was reading it today. And I don't think the People's Convoy Buddy's calling me. Yeah, it's beautiful. I try to catch as many sunsets in parks as possible. I'll mess around there